That's enough of that. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Muesli bar stream. I think my mouse is gonna run out of batteries. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. This is my first Oceania stream. Well, would you look at that? Hey Gator, how are you, buddy? On time? Well, not really. 4 minutes late. You guys are always early. I'm always surprised that people are still, you know, I expect people to be 4 minutes late. How are other streamers early? I'd like to know that. Who are you watching that rocks up early? That's ridiculous. I find it impossible to be early for a stream. There's no way. Can't wait to see what I can do with City Skylines 2. Me too. I can't wait to do something else in that game. Oh yeah. Exciting times. But how are you all? You all goods? Hope you're good. I'm gonna stream for about an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go to the zoo today, and I kind of want to build I want to build a zoo. I'm gonna have a zoo day, so I'm gonna build a zoo in Dundee. That's what we're gonna do. And I reckon, and I know this is like famous last words for $2. This is like a classic. This is your classic. Oh, I reckon I can get that done in an hour and a half. You know? Do I say stuff like that all the time? Oh yeah, it'd be super quick, be easy. Don't you think so? Sinks Rex, your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a zoo birthday stream. Yeah, Taronga Zoo. Let's get some pictures because this zoo is beautiful. I practically live at Taronga Zoo. All right, this is what we're building. Hello all. Zoo inspiration. Yeah, zoo inspiration. All right, so this is Sydney. This is where I live. And I'm going to build something inspired by Taronga Zoo, which is this awesome zoo that just sits up here. It's like you get views, so like, you know, you're looking at, oh, you know what? I'm gonna post a picture on Twitter of exactly, where is it? Yeah, is that the, no, that's not the right one. Here we go. I'm gonna post a picture of pretty much me standing here looking at like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. $2.20. Love it. Yeah, Taronga Zoo is so nice. So I want to build something kind of similar. Yeah, that. Pretty much that. So it's beautiful. You can look at lions and zebras, and there's like some giraffes over there, and you just get some pretty sweet views. So that's when we're gonna build something kind of similar to this. Famous last words. How much do you think I'm actually gonna get done today? What do you reckon? How much do you reckon I'm gonna get done? So I can hear myself coming through the speakers. That's not normal. How's everything sound? Because so I can hear a little bit of myself. Sounds a bit weird. Yeah, no spamming. Thank you very much. Good on you, Gator. Thanks, buddy. All right. So let's just stop looking at that and let's build some stuff, shall we? Maybe just the parking. Yeah. I notoriously don't get as much done as I want. It's a bit quiet, is it? Let's turn my mic up ever so slightly and the music down a little bit. And let's just stutter our way into Dundee, shall we? Yeah, I can definitely hear myself speaking through the speakers, but that's fine. Alright, so kind of like sticking with a similar type of feel, I reckon I might build my zoo. Maybe like here? Yeah, about here. That's pretty perfect. Yeah, let's do it around here. And look, there's already a road heading in that direction. I'm probably going to build the bare basics, yeah. Yeah, how much do you think I'm going to get done? That's a good question. I reckon something like this. I'll probably just get the terraforming done today, but you know. We've been pretty productive the last 2 streams. Thanks, Gator. That's kind of you. I think yes and no. I think the one we did in Sunset City was super productive, but the last one I did in Oceania was pretty bad. But we'll see how we go. Shall we stream? We'll see how we go. The motorway is pretty yeah, it gets a little bit average over here. This is like not a great model, not a great asset. I mean, I love the model of it, but the LOD, when you kind of zoom out, gets a little bit messy. That's the only problem. Drop us City Skylines 2 goodie. I'm gonna be spilling more beans tonight. I've got a video coming out, but the video is, I don't know, the video is a little bit. I've edited it like 3 times. Something's, I don't know. It's a weird video. So you're gonna get a very strange video tonight. Let me just say that. I apologize. It's just like rambling. I talk about City Skylines 2. The problem is I spoke a lot about it in the video, and then while I was editing, I was like, probably can't say that. Oop, can't say that either. Yeah, nice box on the highway. Yeah, that's another thing with these ones. I mean, you can get rid of them, and I've gotten rid of them elsewhere, but just here I haven't. You know, a little beach would be nice somewhere. You know, we'll look up a little beaches around. So yeah, the video tonight's very much like answering new questions, but then also not answering your questions. I do talk about map science though, and what else do I talk about? Other bits and pieces. You know. No sunset videos, no sunset city videos yet. No, I'm gonna do Oceania next weekend, and then I am going to do probably a couple of Oceania, and then I'll get back into sunset. That's my plan, at least. Another video to fall asleep to? Yeah, this is. You don't really need to see much in this video. It's mostly just me talking. I don't know how useful it's going to be. What's wrong with the map size? I don't think there's anything wrong with the map size, but I'll talk about that in the video. Okay. That's too big for a zoo, isn't it? I mean, here's the problem with the zoos in City Skylines. That's already not going to be good, is it? The problem is it's fine if you're building on a nice flat surface. Is this a Simpsons completely dead? Yeah, that one's done and dusted, my friend. I lost that save game. It died. Oh, I can make some place here. So they want nice flat surfaces, you know? But this is not going to be flat. They're actually kind of big too. Let's just have a little plop around. You know, a little plop around. This is get a bit of a feel for how big some of these places are. Okay. So I think that will be a good size, but that is too much of a mountain for our zoo. So I think we just need to tone that down. But it's cool to see how many people are so stoked for City Skylines 2 because, I mean, they could have done an EA, right, and just not given anybody what they wanted. 4 months to a City Skylines 2? I thought it was 3 or 2. October. What are we in? June. Yeah, you're right. We got a while. Well, that actually makes me feel a little bit better because it means I can get more done in Sunset City and Oceania. You know? Build a radio tower. Actually, that would be really cool up here. Good idea. That's a little bit better, isn't it? You could try and hide the large elevation. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a pretty big elevation around here anyway, but that was just a little bit too crazy. The elevation in this game is a little bit crazy. You know, like sometimes you see, and I know like the maps that are given to you when you buy the game, the elevation's not that accurate. It's a little bit crazy. You know, like that would be, that's a pretty large hill if you're a little person just walking around. That is very flat. It's not that flat, to be honest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing things down first, and then I'll come back and just change the way that things look. What stuff can make your city look better? It's a pretty general question. Can you be a little bit more specific? Oh dear. Oh dear. I think my game just crashed. Oh dear. No. Why? It's frozen. Look. I can zoom out. Oh, I can zoom out, but the simulation's completely gone. What do you think happened? I'm still live, right? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Alt tab, then back, or just reload the game. Well, the problem is it takes like 20 minutes. Ugh, that's so frustrating. I was on a roll. You know what I think's happened is... No, but look at that. That's actually just stopped there. See? I got nothing. Save, reload. I can't even exit. Oh, I can. But what am I saving? Am I saving a broken save? You know? I could try saving, but... Why am I playing 1 when I could be playing 2? It's true. I could be playing 2 right now, but... We've got cities to build. I still like City Skylines 1. I think this has happened a couple of times, and I think it has to do with, like, vehicles getting stuck somewhere. Yeah. I mean, I can still fly around, we can do... But I can't build anything. I think I'm gonna have to restart. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put be right back on the screen, and I'm just gonna restart. And I'll probably just have to, like, I don't know, unless you guys got a quick fix. Maybe I can try a couple of these. Let's see. But I think it's probably too late. Like, the simulation's completely gone. Yeah, it's completely gone. Alright. Give me 15 minutes. Sorry, guys. But I want to keep streaming, so I'm gonna I'll just be quick. All right, sorry guys. I'm gonna be right back, and I'll be right back in like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna close the stream. I'm just gonna keep it going. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. We'll get to it. All right, I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm not back in game, but you guys can watch my game load. This is what it looks like. Isn't this exciting, guys? Oh, hey, Sully. Oh, dude, you missed so much. Well, building all this great stuff. I was doing more than I've ever built in my entire life. I was just giving heaps of spoilers about City Skylines 2. You know, just the usual. So this is talk. Probably got a little while. Watch Chirpy just struggle to make a full circle. Yeah, what a pain. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, look at all the custom assets I got. Like nearly 5,500. I mean, this is the reality of City Skylines, right? But I mean, hey, I've got so many mods and assets. There's a lot going on. I think someone said, why is my game crashing at 60k when they've got 300k, because I've got a billion mods and assets and detail. And this is like a 3-year-old save game. So yeah. I'm looking forward to a clean slate, you know? Just starting fresh on a couple of things. City Skylines 3 spoilers? Yeah, let's do that. Why are they also missing? So maybe somebody else can tell me this, but I choose not to look like... So because I've got so many assets, you know, 5,500, I don't always subscribe to... I don't always get the ones, like the dependencies. So, you know, there's stuff like, you know, plastic chair and a plastic table, and I can see, you know, Greek pots and flowers and a whole bunch of stuff. So if I was to get all the dependencies as well, then I'd probably have something like 8,000 mods and assets. So I choose not to sub to a bunch of stuff that are dependencies, because, you know, I've already got pots and tables and stuff like that, so I don't need to get all of them. You know? Watch it from North Sydney. I'm going to be in North Sydney in like 2 hours. I love there's like 250 people just watching this. Are you all watching? Don't answer that. I wonder how much info we're going to get from the dev diaries. Quite a lot. What else you got? Because when I get into the game, I'm going to be just going bang, 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 bang. Straight into it. Building like crazy. Hey, slubbers. No, I'm going to be building the zoo. Which you guys are probably going to say, oh, hey, build a roundabout. I'm not building a roundabout. I think I deleted that roundabout. Is it even loading? Yeah, it's loading. I mean, if it crashes, I'd be very disappointed, but yeah, it's loading. This is going down as... This is going down as the worst stream. I'm just going to say it right now. All 275 of you, you're watching the worst stream. I built a whole bunch of stuff. The game crashed. Now you're sitting in a loading screen and I've got an hour left. I appreciate you guys. Ads. You guys get into ads as well. Well, I guess I do have it. Yes. I've got it enabled, but I guess they just chuck it in wherever, right? Am I doing a Taronga Zoo inspired zoo? Yeah, I am. Sure I am. Yeah, City Skylines 2 is gonna be nice, just not having to worry about building roundabouts, or at least spending as much time on them. Best stream ever. You guys got any questions for me? Usually a lot more entertaining than this. Yeah, I mean, I'm running a pretty beefy computer. So you can see my memory use up here. It's doing alright. We're all in the green. How was your day? It's only really just started. Actually, I woke up at 5:30, so I've been up for a while. But it's only 9 o'clock now. The stream should be called "Waiting for the Game to Load." Yeah, I probably won't. Upload this to YouTube after. I'll probably just... I can't make people sit through this. I appreciate you guys sitting through this. Give us a Q&A. I've got a video coming out later today, answering a bunch of your questions. But it was really hard to, honestly, it's so hard to like sort through the questions that I could answer. And then when I was answering them, I had to like delete a whole bunch of stuff because I didn't know if I could speak about it. I'll talk about map sizes in the video. Am I going to upgrade my PC for City Skylines 2? Nah, I don't plan to. I mean, it ran it pretty fine when I was playing it. Is the next video Oceania? Yeah, next weekend. Oh, actually, the next video will be talking about City Skylines 2. Do I like Sunset City or Oceania more? I like them both equally. But I probably want to focus more on Sunset City at the moment, just because I've got more big plans for that. Whereas Oceania, I feel like I've done probably like a good chunk of what I wanted to do anyway. Obviously, there's like a couple of places I wanted to get done, still want to get done, but you know, Sunset City is still like so much. G'day, Pete. How did Paradox get you to make the trailer? Did you do the camera shots? Yeah, I did a couple of camera shots actually. There's a couple of shots I did. Bingo was his name-o, ladies and gentlemen. We are in 360. I appreciate you all being here. We are in. Time to wrap up the stream. No, we're in. This is okay. You're gonna see firsthand what it's like when I load up Oceania. This is what I do. I go close that. This one's a high ASIC. Yep, I know. That one's pretty large. I know. Then I zoom out. The game goes, whoa, let's just load this in. You know, struggles a bit. And then I go exit. And then I change some of my settings. First of all, because I'm doing a live stream. Let's see. Where's ultimate level of detail? No, this is in alphabetical order. Doesn't help. So I don't know why, but sometimes I have to like scroll through these because they don't load properly. But because I'm doing a live stream, these are pretty low at the moment. Usually I crank them up. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in Sydney at the moment. 9 AM. And sharp textures, which apparently is listed as not working anymore, but it still works for me. Now, we are in. I'm just going to fly around and let the lag just sort of do its thing. All right, where were we? So, yeah, we're in. Lots of mods. Yeah, this is kind of the reality of it. It's fine. So I'm excited for City Skylines 2. Like, I love all these mods. Love all these custom assets, but I've gone overboard in my cities. I need to strip it back, do something a little bit more low-key. But man, it just looks beautiful, doesn't it? I still think it looks great. I could very happily keep on playing this game, to be honest. Alright. We crashed because I think I might need to clear my traffic, which is not... I mean, I don't love doing this, but I just kind of feel like... I think something got stuck. So, I don't know. Let's just hope that fixes it. Alright, we're back. If you only just joined, good timing. Where were we? So, let's just build ourselves the beginnings of a zoo. So I'm going to make it fairly, I say fairly flat, but it's not really going to be that flat. And then I'm going to terraform it afterwards. I think it's going to be easier. Where should the entrance be? Probably from this road. There'll be like a off-ramp onto this road, you know? My PC specs are listed on my website, which I think there should be a link below. I believe. So you know what I'm gonna do? Jeez Louise, see? What is that all about? Let's try that again. Doop. Train station at the zoo, for sure. That'll look great. Is there a note in there? Why are you getting stuck? Okay, let's just make him a little shorter. Do you guys ever get that sometimes? It just does like a little thing. Because I think there's going to be, well, let's be real. If the train line is going under here, then I reckon they probably don't want to have, there's a bridge there. So it'll probably be somewhere like, I'm not going to make that connection just yet, but I reckon it's going to be like that. Because then I reckon there'll be something around there. And then this will kind of just shoot off. I'm just going to drag it for now. It's going to bend around. Because at Taronga Zoo, there is also a ferry stop. So I want this to kind of go to that ferry stop. And this is going to hug the whole. It's been a bit strange. Oh, interesting. Did they upgrade? Did they change the way these roads work? Because I swear, when you used to do that, or maybe I'm just, probably just ignore that. Just ignore that. No, I don't know if that road will continue around there, but I think that if this does that, then there might be a road that kind of snakes its way around here. You know? Like that. Potentially. You know? Yeah, I reckon a train station for sure. Like that. Right there. That'll look cool. What do you think about this road? Little big? A little tall? A little tall. Maybe one of the enclosures could be on an island. That's an interesting idea. Maybe it could. Maybe there could be like a ferry stop that connects it up or something. So this is what I'm thinking for that. But maybe not exactly that. And then this would be much higher up. Just don't worry about those roads, those trees. Yeah, it's slightly big, isn't it? And it'll be like that, you know? But that's just a little temporary. That's a little, just a little ditty, you know? This little thing. But I actually don't think that road's gonna go all the way around. It feels like a lot of work for not really, you know. I reckon that road will go this way, but this probably just goes to the ferry, which will probably sit around like that. I reckon the ferry will be like there, you know? Yeah. Now, what I do like about... Alright, so this is a bit ridiculous, but what I really like about Taronga Zoo is it starts... You start up really high, and then you make your way down. So you kind of like start up at a point like this, and then it kind of creeps down the headland, which I really like. Train trench, yeah, that's the train trench. I mean, that's a little bit dangerous, but you know. I kind of want to do the same. I don't really want my zoo to start at, you know, like an area like this. I'm going to call it ground floor. I kind of wanted to start up high and then make its way down. Because I think that's what is really fun about Taronga Zoo. Now it's just that closed Google Earth. Let's get that open again, shall we? Don't you reckon? tide pools on the shore. That's a great idea. I don't know how... I could put a pool there, couldn't I? See, the problem... This is the problem I have. Is that people say things like, a tide pool would be great. And I go, oh, that would be... Of course. Tide pools are such a thing in Australia. And then I spend 3 hours building a tide pool. You know? At the moment, I'm like, I got to build a zoo. And then someone says, build a tide pool. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Of course I got to build a tide pool. And then it snowballs. So this is what I mean. There's this like windy road that I've kind of got. I might even make it a little bit more windy. I like that the headland just shoots out like that. But the zoo starts up nice and tall, up nice and high, and then you make your way down. I mean, it's brutal when you get down to the bottom, especially because the Skyway is, I think it's closed now, so that's gonna be kind of hard to navigate today. But I like that. That's what is so nice about this zoo. I don't have to do that, but it's the sort of thing that I feel like I got to include. Rock pools, yeah, rock pool. I might just do that. You buggers. Put an idea in my brain and then I can't not do it. So, with that in mind, I think the zoo entrance is going to be up here. So then you're wondering why. Well, then I might have, I don't know what's going to be down there. It's very difficult to figure it out. What's the bay called? I think it's called, white. Named after a flower. What is it called? I can't remember. Did I name it? Anyone remember the name of the bay? Oh, do we got bad language going on? Jason, was that you? Or were you talking to me, Gator? Did I say something bad? I could have. All right. I think the zoo entrance. Let's not do that. This won't be like. This makes more sense in my brain. Maybe the other way would be more realistic. I'm just going to play around a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to play around. Hey, Devilish. That's spamming my friend. We don't do that around here. Jeez Louise, come on. What are you doing? Let's try that again, shall we? I'm just going to keep the game on pause, by the way. Waratah Bay, thank you. Yes, you're right. It was a misspelling? No worries. Don't worry about it, my friend. It's all good. Minus 24. No, that's not good. We want just ground level. Thank you. Oh, yeah. What? Huh. Why do you keep doing that? That's better. It also depends on what is around here too, you know? Don't be Kevin Kevinson. I'd love for you to explain that. What does that mean? Kevin Kevinson. That is like the greatest name I've ever heard. I'm struggling with this, as per usual. This is where I always have a hard time, because I once... That would have been fine the way I was doing it before, but in my mind, I need to start up nice and tall. I'd love to hear your opinions, my friends. But I think this makes sense, but I just feel like I don't like the idea that it's... You cross, and then bam, there's a zoo there. Sort of feels like you need to make your way through the zoo a little bit, you know? I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So when you go to Taronga Zoo, you wind your way through all these. This is called Moss. This place is Mossman, and these houses are just like, they don't look like much from above, but these places are bloody nice. So I kind of wouldn't mind having a bunch of really nice houses around here too. You know, some big old mansions, and then you kind of make your way to the zoo. So it's kind of like nestled in like this little area, like this headland. That's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like just having a highway here and then it stretches there kind of doesn't really gel well. Maybe this needs to be more of a little town or something. Do I not remember the spammer from your stream ages ago? Kevin Kevinson. Oh, was that his name? Jeez. God, that is a good name. Never mention that name again. Yeah, didn't we name something after him? You're right. I've got such a bad memory. Maybe this is a tunnel. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe it could be a tunnel rather than it connecting straight there, you know? Mom, Dad, what's a Kevin Kevinson? Don't ever say that. Kevin Kevinson. He's like the arch nemesis of a live stream. That's so funny. Keep the road following the railway line further, then winds down the hill. Maybe? Okay. I've got another idea. How about we just... This can follow the train line. Please don't do that. I think this is what you meant. Tell me if I'm wrong. But this could absolutely follow the train line. I'm having a really hard time with these roads. You know why? It's because I've been playing City Skylines too, that's why. And they're just a little bit different. So what about that? So kind of really, yeah, it totally follows the road there, the train line. And I think it then winds up here, and that's where the zoo is. Or, no, something's different. Something is different. It's different, isn't it? Usually when you do that, so the second time, so that's straight now. I need to right click. That's different. That is different. I'm not going crazy. Okay, that's what it is. Or maybe I'm using a different road tool. Maybe I usually use that one. I don't know. Something's a little different. And nobody in the chat's agreeing with me. Come on, guys. Can everyone remind me to go pick my washing out in 15 minutes? You got it, buddy. Good on you for doing the washing. You know, I want like a little journey to the zoo. I don't want it just to be off a highway. All right, that's what I'm thinking. I know you're like, but why is it go up like that? It's silly. I don't know. In my mind, it has to be a little journey. You know, you can't just. I don't want that just to access it like that. And I'm imagining that there is connected like there. There is probably a connection. Maybe not. If there's just a zoo there, then I don't think you need to get there. We are getting off track. You mean, have I not built the zoo yet? Is that what you guys are referring to? Because I know. Couple of suburbs there. Little windy road. You know? A little like that. What do you reckon? Zoo better have capybaras. Look, man, I don't know if... I don't think we got capybaras in City Skylines. You know, I would if I could. That's a little high up, isn't it? Drop. Drop. I kind of like that, you know? Are there any golf courses? Yeah, I got one golf course. One's its way up like that. And I reckon there'll be houses all around here. There's definitely a mod for capybaras. Look, you're probably not wrong there. There probably is. There's a mod for everything. Are there any asset creators in the chat, by the way? Because I reckon, and I could be wrong here, but I reckon it's going to be... So when City Skylines was first released, the assets that were being made... At the time, we were like, yes, this is great. Look at this university. Look at this church. But they were looking back at how they are now and like how far we've come with creating assets. They were pretty basic. Whereas I think, and so it took maybe like a year for us to start getting some pretty decent looking stuff. But I reckon that's not going to be the case with City Skylines 2 because I think we're probably going to be... Well, I think asset creators are going to be able to transfer over their creation. So if you made something in Blender... Actually, Sully, you're here. If you've made an asset, wouldn't it just be easy just to somewhat transfer it to City Skylines 2? Don't you reckon that'd be nice and easy? Maybe. Wouldn't that be cool? I reckon we're just going to see... I reckon the game will come out and I assume we'll probably have a whole bunch of custom assets coming out so quick. That's what I reckon. Yeah, they're gonna bang. A discussion. What do you guys think? I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if a lot of you guys were here for when City Skylines first came out. Yeah, I think that's fun. And I also reckon this will be a town, but this is going to be like an extension of this. And there might be a train station around here. Most probably, actually. I'm telling you, saying no. I just think that would be the case, right? The mesh should transfer easy, but think textures will need to be updated for sure. Yeah, that's true. Buildings prob easier to transfer than networks. We'll need to see the asset editor to know for sure. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I mean that's just that is literally just me speculating. I've got no inside knowledge for that one. I know that they will, of course, have, you know, they want asset creators, but I just don't know what. I don't know how easy it's going to be. That's what I want to know. But some of the first assets that came out in City Skylines 1, they were, at the time, we were so stoked. But looking back at them, seeing how far we've come, they've changed. Anyone there? Anyone there from City Skylines 1? It's good times. There's just a wee lad. Wish I could actually get back one of my old saves from back when I first started playing City Skylines, but they're long gone. Some of the newer YouTubers have gotten back their old saves. Because I guess they started a little bit later than I did. But mine are gone. So I reckon the other entrance is going to be here. I think the ferry terminal will be there. We'll probably have another one right there. Like there's neon green golf course. Yeah. I'm thinking about there was a, I almost want to whip it up and show, but I just need to stick with this. But, God, there was some assets looking back. You just go, you know, I would put them in my cities and go, yep, this is great. But thinking about like how far we've come with like custom assets. Like for me, if I go, oh, I want a train from Australia, I'll like find one. But oh no, this one's from Victoria. I'm kind of building something more based around Sydney. Oh, I like this one, but I don't know if I like the color. Whereas like back in the day, someone would release a train. I think I was building a city based on LA, and there was a train asset that was from Japan. I was like, perfect. It was like so not perfect, but it's just funny how much it's changed. All right, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I'm nervous to press play because we had a little issue a little bit earlier. And you know what? I'm just gonna, actually no, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? This little piggy, he's gonna just come out this way. I think I want a little more space, you know? Do all the City Skylines YouTubers talk to each other? A lot of us do, yeah, for sure. But I mean, like this, it's crazy. It's crazy how big this community is, really. You know, like I talk to a whole bunch, but then there are YouTubers that I haven't spoken to, but it's not because like, you know, we're not like friends or anything, but we just, well, yeah, I guess probably not. We don't really know each other, but I just think that it's a pretty big community. So I talk to like a lot of asset creators and a lot of other YouTubers, but yeah, there's like a lot of new people as well, which is so cool. You know, when I first started, I felt like I was late to the game. But then the people that inspired me all those years ago, they don't even make videos anymore. So, you know, it's crazy. "50 minutes, we've got a road." Yeah, welcome to one of my live streams. I plan a lot, you know? I don't just like dragging things out and calling it a day. I really want to. But I mean, look, think about it this way. I originally had a road that stretched out there, and if I just left it, look how much it's changed already. And I still want to make some changes. You know, I feel like I always have to do a couple of iterations of how it looks, and then I'm happy with it. You know, I actually want a little beach in there. Just kind of jots out a little bit. This is going to be a little more like that. Probably gonna need to press play in a second. My first favorite YouTuber retired. Yeah, my favorites were, I loved Strict Toaster. He was like one of the guys who got me into it, but he hasn't uploaded for years. And he's pretty much done and dusted. And then there was like Flux Trance and Fresh Popcorn, Corrales when he was making City Skylines content. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who have like come and gone. Some people have come after me and then they've also retired. Oh, that's awesome. That's awful, I was gonna say. I don't know about that. Maybe more like this. I think I'm gonna have a little beach just there. I feel like that's not the right sand color. Just a little tiny one. And then another little one there. Ooh. It keeps on... I'm gonna press play. Just crush your fingers and toes. I think it was Fluxtrance's Rhinestone Island was one of my first series I really followed, but he's been gone for years. I wonder if he'll come back after 4 years, like Infrastructurist. Yeah, he might. It's really just, yeah. It's really just like what people's interests are. I'm just a little bit obsessed, to be honest. That's my problem. I don't see myself ever not wanting to do stuff like this. Did Ronix move on? Yeah, he moved on. He might return into the Skylines too, but I doubt it. I think he's pretty done. A flood, yeah. Design Candy, yeah, I reckon he'll be back. I loved his stuff. Yeah. See, I think I'll just always do videos like this just because I am obsessed with world building and, you know, creating stuff like this. I reckon if I ever have enough time, I'll probably end when it comes out. I don't know. I've got no inside knowledge, by the way, but Planet Coast I'd be really keen for. But anything else, I mean, City Skylines, I love playing City Skylines. I obviously like love cities, but really it's any sort of world building I'm really fascinated about. So in saying that, I really don't see a situation where I'm not going to be creating something like this, you know? Like even before playing City Skylines, I was drawing maps and, you know, playing other creative games, but I never really found, you know, like a good sense of community, because, you know, with video games, you always feel like they're gonna kind of just disappear at some stage. But City Skylines kind of just rocked on. Will I do a cyberpunk themed city? I doubt it. Oops. Got like a billion city ideas. Yeah, sorry about the ads. I can't really control them. I mean, I've obviously got them turned on, but I can't control when they come on. Hey Vladin, thank you so much for that donation. Your videos and time lapses rules. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. You can have the, you know what? You can have the very first nice house we're gonna put over here, because I think that all this area is gonna be a bit of a neighborhood, you know? One road in. It's not very big, is it? You guys got an advert? Yeah, sorry, I don't really know. I might need to adjust when they come in or something. Was that new? Because I felt like nothing's changed. I've just kept the same settings as I usually have. For my stream, at least. It does feel a bit rude though, doesn't it? Just chucking an ad like that. So I'm going to turn them off. It's probably not a good idea, but I feel like this stream has been interrupted enough. Allow... No. No. There we go. There you go. Ads are turned off. This stream's interrupted enough, I think. There we go. Something like that. Oh, that's kind of nice, doesn't it? Build a yacht club. Bluey's house. Oh, from, yeah. God, Bluey is such a good show. I just want to get a bit of a sense of what sort of houses we can be placing around here. Oh, baby. I forgot all about these guys. Look at these. God, these are nice. So this, I reckon I'll probably have a whole bunch of these around here. Or maybe not that, because they got no. But this would probably be those sort of houses, you know? They look pretty good there. Maybe? Yeah, I reckon. Probably put like that. A couple of that. That's a little bit pink. That's better. That's a little bit better, isn't it? You go, champ. I think that you're going to be one of the closest people to the zoo. You know, when we build it. When we finally get to it. But that's the sort of houses I wanted. Oh, actually, I've also got a whole bunch of... what are they? I can't remember the name of them. When you ever run ads on your videos and live streams, that means they monetize your videos and streams. You should be getting a cut from... Yeah, I know. I mean, usually it's fine, but I just feel like this has already been a little bit disrupted. I think we need any more ads. Yeah, definitely help support, but I think it's enough. Hey, thank you so much, 81 Atlas. Appreciate it, buddy. Too kind. I'm gonna give you this little place too. Just a little mansion. Oh, you can't have the same houses as Vladin, can ya? That's a little better. Couple of little places. That's nice, isn't it? Hey, Vladin, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. Can you ask them to add mixed zone residence with ground floor commercial, by the way? Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Watch the video tonight. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about mixed zoning and City Skylines too. Couple more places around here. I think I'm not choosing... Look, they're not like the greatestly spaced, you know. I think we can do better, but this is the sort of stuff I get hung up on all the time, is just spacing and where I want things to go. But I just think you know, pop it in there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a particular type of housing. Yes, these guys. These are the ones I want. Now, these houses are, I mean, these are Sydney-based houses, but these are so perfect, except they are crazy bright. Like, they don't look too bad. They don't look too bad right now for some reason, but usually they're just like way too bright. So I have to like tone them down. Like this one, that's too bright. So I have to go into, oops, I have to go like that and just make it a little darker. That's a bit better. But otherwise, these assets are so perfect. These are the exact types of houses that we have around here. But you know, like part of me, and this is what happens is, gonna build a zoo. Well, all of a sudden I start placing down some houses. But the problem is that I want to come in here and add in fences and other bits and bobs, but not today. Today is just about placing down some places. You know? These ones too. Need a couple of these guys. There you go, just a couple of houses. But I don't love... There's really not a huge amount of space, is there? a bit annoying. Might have to come back. I feel like if there's going to be houses around there, they'll probably be on this road, not so much this one. Or what I probably will do is going to make this just a little bit closer. And then we've got more space for these houses. Like that. Boop. And so this is what I'm excited about for City of Skylines 2 is that a lot of the things that I'm doing right now, not so much what I'm doing right now, but a lot of the things that usually take me such a long time in City of Skylines 1 will be much faster. Much faster. Because, you know, I don't always love doing some of these things. Am I banned from the Discord? I don't think so. Are you banned? To be honest, I don't really use my Discord that much. Bro, your content is amazing. I always wondered what would you do with a desert-based city like Dubai or Riyadh? Or even Cairo. Hey, I don't know if you've... I mean, it's old now, so I don't totally recommend you watching it. But I did a series based in the desert. So maybe go check that out. Osara. But it's pretty old. So I don't know if you want... I don't know if you want to watch that. It's pretty old now. It's almost 2 a.m. Oh, dude, you're a ledge. Thanks. You guys are the nicest. The nicest. Okay. All right. They look a little bare bones for now, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, if this was more realistic, we'd have pools in the backyard, we'd have fences and all that jazz, but sometimes you just need to go, you know what? From a distance, these look fine. These look fine. Corner houses suck. Yeah, it is really difficult. That is like something I really struggle with. Especially because I always make places like this, you know? My places are never, very rarely on a perfect grid. Give that guy a little more space. That's a little better. Okay. Little less bright. Thank you very much. Okay. So, what were we building again? I think we were building a zoo, weren't we? Fishing harbor. Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense. I don't know where I'd place it. Maybe it could be around somewhere around, I don't know, maybe in there. But I mean, it's not really so much a community. It's definitely part of Matilda Point. You know, I reckon this is all part of the same area. But this is pretty far away. This is like the furthest out of Oceania, out of Dundee so far. I mean, except for Patterson. But I think it's looking pretty cool. So the question is, what sort of entrance am I going to do for the zoo? This needs to be fairly flat. I'm literally on like the highest point, which is pretty funny. It does make you wonder why it's up here, but whatever. Bluey's house. I can't remember what Bluey's house looks like. There would be a road, most probably. Oh, I've got a bit of an idea, actually. Probably not that. Probably not this one either, but that's fine. So zoo entrance. What do we got to work with? I might even just do what the entrance looks like. You know, I might not even do anything too spectacular. Although I kind of want it to be a little bit more old school. Although I've got an idea. I know what I'm gonna do. Taronga Zoo. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I talk so fast that words don't come out of my mouth properly. So Taronga Zoo has this old entrance. So it's a pretty old zoo. There's like a lot of old bits and pieces around it. But the entrance is here. That was at least the original entrance. But then these days you walk through here and then you like buy all your tickets and do all your stuff in here. So it's kind of like you still sort of walk through the old entrance, but really this is where you're paying for things and buying your tickets, which is kind of cool. I like that. But there's like lots of different bits and pieces of like old infrastructure from the zoo. So you can find, you know, things like this, you know, this sort of architecture. You got like bridges like that. So there's also an old, jeez, this is a big place. There's like a couple of old bits and pieces that I can't find, because this zoo is, oh, here it is. God, this is a massive zoo. Like this is like the old elephant house, but, and like they used to do elephant rides and stuff, but they don't do that anymore around here. So that's kind of like an interesting part. Now there's like a camel. This is where like camels are housed, but yeah, there's some cool bits and pieces. So what I'm trying to say is, I reckon I'm gonna use the modern zoo entrance from the game, like that, because that's pretty modern. That's a big old modern entrance. I hate the parking there, but I think what I will do is, this might be a, maybe not that one. What was I looking for? This one. I've done this before, but I might make this like the old entrance. Oh, hey Rudy, welcome buddy. Whoa, bit of lag. Jeez, something's not right here. Look at this. Did you see that? Just complete slowdown. Whoa, what is that? The game wasn't even running there. Whoa, what is that? Is that my PC? Whoa, jeez, what is that? Oh, hey Rudy. Oh yeah, I literally just mentioned camels. It's almost like you were like, oh, did someone mention a camel? There I am. That's weird, isn't it? I'm nervous to, I just want to like give it a couple of moments. We good? We good, City Skylines? We back in? All right. Let's giddy up. So I think I'm going to do it kind of like that. Now I cannot stress enough. This is going to be the lowest detail zoo ever. I only really want to look at this zoo from about this far away. You know, I don't want to go too close. You know, this is kind of like, there's a zoo over here. Look at all these people going over there. There's a train station, there's a bus route. Oh, ferry terminal. Oh, look at the zoo, it's so interesting. You get a little bit close, you go like, oh, dude, gross. What is this? It doesn't look like a zoo. That's what I want it to look like. You know? I've got about 20 minutes. So it must be me. I brought some FPS issues from Planet Coaster. Yeah. Or Planet Zoo. Yes. Oh, that game. Yeah. That's the thing. People, I think I had a lot of questions about performance about City Skylines 2. I think we just need to remember that we are building cities. Like, there is no way these games are going to have like perfect FPS ever. Like, ever. It's like just too... Like, look how much I've got going on down here. There's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Gonna do this and Taronga Zoo is like the worst for getting around. And there's like not like a clear way of moving around the zoo either. So I'm gonna do the same for my zoo. It's just gonna be a bit of a mess. Will only pass be done? Maybe. We'll see what happens. At this stage, I think we're going to do more than that. What's that? Tarsia. That's kind of cool. Must be parked. Must be placed. I need to make it into a zoo, don't I? There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. There's gonna be a billion trees. There's gonna be so many trees in this zoo. I mean, look, I'm taking inspiration from Taronga Zoo. That's a pretty bushy zoo. But yeah, I'm 100% going to place out a whole bunch of trees to cover things up. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Especially because look at what the land's going to do, and I'm not about, you know, I'm not about to like wrestle this. Joy yo yo baba. All right, we can do this. Nobody ever visits a zoo, by the way. That's what I also find kind of frustrating. Sometimes you can build these places, but you don't get much. You don't get much out of it, you know? Alright. Let's just... I know, champ. What I'm going to do with you is you're going to go a little bit down here. Oh, that's right. And I forgot, you get like a billion animals in each part, don't you? See, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. No, we need a name for the zoo. Yeah, absolutely. We should get a name for the zoo. Now, this would be great if I could put a key there. Maybe I can actually change one of these. Like if I was to, I don't know if this will work. Or, you know, if this works, I've got something in my mind. If this works, then this will change everything. But I don't know if it will work. Because I don't think these are... I don't think they really count as paths, do they? I mean, I could do something like this. I mean, this is when we start going more detailed than I wanted. But we could do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's just look how. Jeez. All right, bear with me, my dear friends, because I've got plans. I'm not saying they're great plans, but they're plans. Okay. I need a lookout point. Yes, I know exactly what to place. One of these. Yeah. Oh boy. See, we're gonna need some trees to cover up some things. I mean, that could be like stairs, right? Perfecto. Wouldn't you all agree? That's a little too high up. Oh, look at that! So you did connect. That's pretty cool. Did you guys expect that to work? I did not expect that to work. I guess the real question is, will people even walk around? Will people be able to visit this place? I don't know if they will. I don't think it's going to totally work. But let's do that. Giraffe? This is gonna be... Oh boy. I mean, there's parts about this I like. Let's just drag that over there. I'm gonna kind of like there's a bit of a wall going on. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's a little bit too close. Oh, it's gonna be ugly. That's for sure. Oh, you guys are giving me names for the zoo. I did ask for names, didn't I? Oh, Sully, thanks, buddy, for tuning in, mate. Good night. Yeah, give us some zoo names. So far, I missed your zoo names. The world's ugliest zoo. Yes. This is really something. Isn't it? Get a load of that. Alright, so this needs to be attached to the path. What do you reckon? Is this going to be... Look at that. Yes, this is... You know, sometimes I give City Skylines a little bit of a hard time, but the pathfinding does find its way every now and again. And when it does, it makes me happy. It's one sad looking zoo. Yanimal Zoo, Matilda Zoo, Greenpoint Zoo. Turunga Zoo. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't mind that at all. Simpson Zoo. Walk to Survive Zoo. I don't really understand that one. Alright, I've got a couple of ideas for some quick fixes. Alright, so just... Actually, let me get something in here. Oh, I know what's going to go in there. I know. Let's put a couple of these bad boys. Whoop. It's going to be a bit of an eatery. You know, a couple of these little areas. Alright, this is what I'm thinking. Let's get our good old friend brush tool. And do a little bit of brushing. Brush tool. Hey, everyone be honest. Is this worth putting up on YouTube, or do I just end the stream and go, we'll just make that a private affair. What do you guys reckon? You guys can be my... Let's do a poll. We'll poll that up. Q&A or poll? What's the difference? Well, that's kind of cool. That's new. Do a poll. Do I put this stream on YouTube? What do you think? Do I make anybody sit through this? Or is this trash? Is this a trash stream? Does this go down as the worst stream ever? Worst stream? Hey, I mean, like, something's got to be the worst stream, right? They can't all be good. Patonga Zoo? Honestly, the spot on the zoo is kind of weird. Do I just delete it? Should I just start all over again? You know what does bother me? Is that it's... Oh, that bothers me. It's really not along the same grid. And I don't... It's fine if I... Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit wild here. Alright? No one flip their lids. All right, no one lose it. Just chill. It's gonna be good. Bothers me that it's not like I don't want it to be totally on grid, but I feel like it needs, if it's gonna be the way it is, it needs to kind of be a little bit more like. All right. Woo! That's fine. Great. 80% of you guys think I should put this on YouTube? You crazy people. Really? Am I gonna make other people sit through this? It's good. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna put it on YouTube and then someone's gonna get to this point. So everyone is watching this at this point. I asked the community, I asked the live stream, and I asked chat. I said, do you want this to go, do you think this is worthy of going on YouTube? So if you just sat through this and thought, what did I just watch? It was chat. Chat did it. Appreciate it, but hey, if you guys think this is worthy to go on YouTube, then I'll do it. I trust you guys. Although I've trust the stream before, haven't I? I'm starting to get a bit of a flashback to a couple of the roundabouts we've made. A loyal community? Yeah, I do, mate. I do. You guys are there. You guys are the best. Whoop. Like that. I mean, like, the key's a little bit strange, isn't it? It's strange to have a key around here. But it is what it is. God, it's such a weird zoo. Tim Tam Zoo. Crash Zoo. Yeah, that's I'm not gonna call it Crash Zoo, but I think if we're gonna call it something, it needs to be inspired by just how well this live stream's gone. What does my heart tell me? Look, I'm mostly joking. I think it's fine to go on YouTube, but I do find it all pretty funny. Jeez, that's a sad looking area, isn't it? This whole place is just a little... It's a little iffy. Like, I'm glad Taronga Zoo doesn't look like this, that's for sure. The question is, how much can we save? Like, how much of this is going to be saved by trees? Because far out, that is just... That's truly something else. Very badly zoo. Yeah, that's what that was... Lagton Zoo, that is it so far. Anyone beat Lagton Zoo? $3.30 zoo. What about that? Oh, you know, it's steep. It's a steep zoo. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can save parts of this by adding in some trees. I'm gonna... This is an old place. It's an old zoo, so I'm gonna actually get in. Actually, no. Before I place down some trees, this is what I'm gonna do. I feel like we need more shops around here. So you go over there. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I looking for? I think I'm looking for just some buildings. I feel like I just need some more buildings at the front. These aren't kind of... Oh, I know. Maybe something more like these guys. I can't place them there. Of course I can't place them there. Okay. Stuff it. I'm just gonna... we're gonna get back to that area. Something needs to go here. I'm just gonna concrete it up so I remember. But shops and things need to go there. Downlag Zoo. That's pretty good. Giant eucalyptus. Yes, that's what I need. I need giant eucalyptus trees around here. Eucalyptus. I might type some gum trees. Here we go. Beautiful big old gum trees. Boop. And just gonna put these to truly cover up a lot of the absolute dreadful areas. You know? Truly just an abomination. Abomination. Got it. Got it in the end. Padelmo trees. Looking forward to seeing what this guy can do in City Skylines 2, that's for sure. Trees, trees, trees. Trees, 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 trees. Trees everywhere. Second Chance Zoo. That's a pretty good one too. I do like that. I mean, I'm going to be honest, when it went down at first, I didn't think we were going to get it back. I thought that was it. I was like, okay, well, I guess that's it for this live stream. All right, I need to mix in some smallers. A couple of these guys, you know? It's not all big trees. Sometimes they're in the middle of the road. You know? Sometimes they are. Reload Zoo. Lagan Zoo is quite good. I think that sounds more like a real name. Lagan Zoo. Although it's not just laggy, it's like it crashed. Like we full on crashed. To the point where I don't even want to press play because I feel like it's just gonna... I don't think it's gonna happen again, but I don't want to take that chance. Oh, this is just so lovely. Look at this place. Rate my zoo. What do you think? Out of 10. Be real. FPS Memorial Zoo. Well, look, the frame rate's not too bad. I've actually dropped... Like, I'm running at a much slower game speed at the moment. So just keep that in mind. Or bushy out the front, you know? I'll probably put like a little thing in there. Remember, the objective here is to build something that looks good from afar. So I might get a couple of these bad boys in. I'll put some planters down. Like, so let's get a planter just so we can truly see what that will look like. Again, from afar. Crash on Lagan Zoo. 6.5, 5 out of 7. Interesting. I've never seen someone give me a rating out of 7, but I'll take it. What else you got? Come on, chat. What else you got? 1,000 out of 10. Wow. Wowee. Maybe I won't read any more. That might be all I need. Just to go off that. This is... Yeah. Beautiful. That's just so lovely. I want a couple of green like, I don't want just trees. I also want some places so you can, you know, hang out. Abomination. Tree it up, tree it up. Oh, it's 10 past already. Oh dear, I gotta get going. I actually have to go to Taronga Zoo. Something that's a lot better looking than this. That's for sure. I'm gonna give it, if I was to rate this, which I am going to rate this, I would give it maybe a 6. No, that's, no. More like a 4. It's a 4 out of 10 for me. It's a 4 out of 10 for me. Although, what was your objective? To make it look good from about this far. Yeah, I wonder how they get the concrete like that as well. I'm just gonna speed it up because the gameplay is a little bit slow. I slowed it down so we can. No, don't put it on play. Just there we go. Look at that. See, frame rate's nice. So it's not laggy. It's just a little dodgy. Not enough trees. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm not done. But I am done for this stream because I gotta go to the zoo, my friends. But that's where it's going. Hey, I said I wanted it to look good around at a spot like this. I think that looks alright. I'm not sure about the name yet. I like your names. I just feel like it needs to be. Crash Lag and Zoo is quite good. Poo Zoo? Why did I read that out loud? Yeah, I don't know. Let's read some of his names. Oh, it's gonna sound like, I don't know. I'll get back to it. I like your names. I just feel like I need something that sounds nice, sounds kind of Australian, but then is also reflects how badly it came together. I reckon I might spend an hour. No, not even that. I might spend a little less than that finishing off the zoo. And then, but to be honest, I am more interested in seeing people get to the zoo and seeing how we like put in the surrounding suburbs and, you know, ferry terminals and a train station, even like the road layout. So this is probably, I think at this point, I am more interested in doing builds that are kind of just come together a little bit faster. And then we can focus on what I find, honestly, to be the more exciting parts. And that's putting in the other bits and pieces that kind of like support it. But I also love just seeing places like somewhat complete, you know? Like that feels good knowing that that's already done. Like almost done, kind of done. Yeah, Crash and Lagans is winning so far. I think it sounds like 2 people named the zoo. Crash and Lagans. Kanga Zoo. Oh, that's really good. Guys, I think I'm going to call it Kangazoo. I think it's going to be called Kangazoo. All right. Sorry, it's Kangazoo. I love that. King Hell, it's amazing. Kanazoo? Sorry, puns, I can't. Puns are just, they get me every time. Hey guys, thanks for joining. I'm sorry there was a bit of a crashy stream. In a weird video tonight. That's all I can say. It's not exactly a stock standard Video, it's gonna be a little bit, I don't know. It's just a video you might want to listen to. But thank you all. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Appreciate all the support. Thanks moderators. Gator. Champion. Alright, have good days. I'm gonna be, if you're following me on Twitter, I'll be posting a picture at Taronga Zoo. We managed to make a zoo. Yeah, kinda. And I guess I'm posting this on YouTube, so if you just watch this on YouTube, let me know. You crazy. Appreciate it. Alright, see you guys. Catch you all soon. Goodbye.